The mouse of the day is Lime Liam, and he is way better than Lemon Larry. You guys gotta admit, Lime Liam is way better, right? Before we get into today's video, don't forget to squeak like and subscribe. Deep in the heart of Citrus Hollow, a sunny grove where the air was always filled with the scent of fruit and fresh herbs, lived two very unusual brothers, Lime Liam and Lemon Larry. The twins were unlike any other mice, or creature for that matter. While most mice had fur and whiskers, Lime Liam and Lemon Larry had smooth, shiny skin that gleamed like the rinds of citrus fruit. Their bodies were round and plump with little mouse ears perched on top and tiny paws sticking out of either side. Lime Liam was mostly lime, green, tangy, and slightly tart, while Lemon Larry was unmistakably yellow and sour. The two brothers lived in a small hut made of dried orange peels and twigs nestled between towering lemon trees. They spent their days happily bouncing around the grove, chatting it up with other fruity mice. While Larry was the more adventurous of the two, often rolling off to explore the neighborhood, orange orchard, Lime Liam was quieter and preferred to stay close at home, tinkering with recipes and creating delicious lime-inspired treats. Liam had a knack for turning his limey nature into something magical. With a quick squeeze of his paw, he could produce the freshest, juiciest lime juice anyone had ever tasted. He used his talent to make everything from limeade to key lime pies, which he sold to other critters of Citrus Hollow. His stand, decorated with tiny lime wedges and little sugar-rimmed cups, was a popular spot on sunny afternoons. One morning, as the sun rose over Citrus Hollow, Liam was hard at work preparing a batch of his signature limeade. He hummed a cheerful tune as he squeezed himself, literally, into the pitcher. His juice blended in perfectly with water and a touch of sugar. Just as he was about to pour the mixture into cups, Lemon Larry burst through the door, his yellow form glowing in the sunlight. "Liam!" Larry exclaimed, bouncing excitedly. "You'll never believe it! There's a festival in Orange Orchard today, and they're holding a citrus contest. First prize is a golden juicer." Liam tilted his head intrigued. "A golden juicer? That sounds fancy." "It's not just fancy, it's legendary," Larry said, rolling in a circle. "They say whoever owns the juicer can make the best citrus drinks in the whole world. You've got to enter, Liam. Your limeade is unbeatable." Liam hesitated. "I don't know, Larry. Competitions aren't really my thing, you know? What if people think I'm weird, that I'm, well, mostly a lime?" Larry rolled closer, his voice softening. "You're not just any lime. You're Liam. You're the best citrus in all of Citrus Hollow. Besides, no one else can do what you do. If anyone deserves to win, it's you." Liam considered, his tiny mouse paws fiddling with the rim of the pitcher, but Larry's words filled him with a spark of courage. "All right," Liam said finally. "Let's do it." The brothers set off for Orange Orchard, rolling side by side down the sunny path. It was the same path that connected the two groves. Along the way, they passed rows of orange trees heavy with fruit and other citrus critters heading toward the festival. There were grapefruit geckos, tangerine turtles, and even a kumquat cat. The air buzzed with excitement, and the sweet, tangy aroma of oranges filled their noses. When they arrived at the festival, the scene was even more vibrant than they could have imagined. Stalls lined the orchard, each one decorated with colorful citrus banners. There were games, music, and of course, the contest booth where a shiny golden juicer sat on a pedestal. It was glimmering in the sunlight. "Wow," Liam said, his green skin practically glowing with excitement. "It's even more beautiful than I imagined." Larry nudged him. "You're gonna win, Liam. I know it." The brothers approached the contest booth where a tall orange owl wearing a chef's hat greeted them. "Welcome to the Great Citrus Contest," the owl said, adjusting his spectacles. "What's your name, competitor?" "I'm Lime Liam," Liam said, his voice steady despite the butterflies in his stomach. "And this is my brother, Lemon Larry." "Excellent," the owl said, jotting their names on a clipboard. "The contest will begin in an hour. In the meantime, feel free to explore the festival." The brothers wandered through the festival, taking in the sights and sounds. They sampled orange marmalade, watched a grapefruit gecko perform a juggling act, and even participated in a citrus stacking competition. Larry actually ended up winning with much delight, but as the hour drew closer, Liam felt his nerves creeping in. "What if my limeade isn't good enough?" he asked Larry as they made their way back to the contest booth. "What if the judges think it's too tart?" Larry rolled to the side, bumping into Liam playfully. "Stop worrying, Liam. Your limeade is the best in Citrus Hollow. Just do what you do best and you'll be fine." When the contest began, competitors from all over the grove gathered at the booth. There was Clementine Clara, a talented tangerine baker, Pomelo Pete, a master of citrus-infused sorbets, and even Grapefruit Greg, whose grapefruit granitas were legendary. Each competitor had their own specialty, and the judges, a panel of citrus-themed critters, watched eagerly as the contest got underway. Liam took his place at the station, his heart pounding. He had prepared for this moment, but seeing the competition in action made him doubt himself. Clementine Clara was crafting an elaborate citrus tart, while Pomelo Pete churned his sorbet with practiced ease. But then Liam looked over at Larry, who was cheering him on from the sidelines with his bright yellow form impossible to miss. "You've got this, Liam," Larry shouted. "Show them what a lime like you can do." Liam took a deep breath, steadied his paws, and he began to work. He worked quickly but carefully, mixing his limeade with precision. He added just the right amount of sugar to balance the tartness and garnish each cup with a tiny slice of lime. As he worked, his confidence grew. This was what he loved to do, and no one could take that from him. He had always been a little self-conscious about his limey nature, worried that others might see him as more fruit than mouse. When the time was up, judges moved from station to station, tasting each creation. Liam watched nervously as they sampled his limeade, their faces unreadable. Finally, the owl stepped forward to announce the winner. "And the winner of the Great Citrus Contest is..." The owl paused dramatically, its beady eyes scanning the crowd as the tension built. Liam felt like his round, limey form might roll away from sheer nervousness. The entire festival seemed to hold its breath as the owl finally declared, Lime Liam for his perfectly balanced and refreshingly delightful limeade. The crowd erupted into cheers and Larry bounced up and down with joy. I knew you could do it! I knew you could do it, Liam, he shouted. He was rolling over to his brother and nearly knocked him over with excitement. You're the lime of the hour, bro! The owl handed him the prize, its weight solid and reassuring in Liam's tiny little paws. Congratulations, Lime Liam, the owl said warmly. Your limeade is truly extraordinary. You've shown us all that even the simplest of things can become magical when crafted with care and love. As Liam held the golden juicer high, the crowd chanted his name. For the first time, he didn't feel self-conscious about being mostly lime. He felt proud. This is who he was, and it was his unique nature that had brought him to this moment. After the festival, Lime Liam and Lemon Larry returned to their home in Citrus Hollow. The golden juicer carefully was placed in the center of their little orange peel hut. Word of Liam's victory spread quickly, and soon creatures from all over Citrus Hollow and even beyond were visiting his limeade stand, eager to taste what drink he had made that had won the whole contest. With a little help from the golden juicer, Liam's limeade reached new levels of perfection. The juicer had a magical quality, extracting every last drop of juice while preserving the vibrant flavor of the lime. Liam also began experimenting with new recipes, combining his lime juice with herbs, berries, and even honey. Every creation was met with rave reviews, and Lime Liam became known as the finest limeade maker in all of the Grove. Despite his newfound fame, Liam remained humble. He still enjoyed the quiet moments of squeezing juice and tinkering with his recipes, and he never let the success change who he was. Larry, of course, was always by his side. Rolling into the stand, Liam, still in a state of disbelief, made his way to the podium where the golden juicer gleamed under the sunlight. Larry, of course, was always by his side, rolling into the stand each morning to help with customers or taste new concoctions. The brothers' bond only grew stronger as they shared their adventures together. One day, as Liam was cleaning the golden juicer, a shadow fell across the stand. He looked up to see Clementine Clara, the talented tangerine baker from the contest. She held a small basket filled with her famous citrus tarts. Hello, Liam, Clara said warmly. I just wanted to say congratulations again. Your limeade was truly special. Thank you, Clara, Liam said, setting down the juicer. Your tarts were amazing too. I've never tasted anything like them. Clara smiled. That's kind of you to say. Actually, I was wondering if you'd be interested in a collaboration. I've been thinking, your limeade would pair perfectly with my citrus tarts. We could create something truly unique. Liam's limey ears perked up. A collaboration? That sounds like a great idea. The two of them spent the next few weeks working together, experimenting, and trying different combinations of limeade and citrus tarts. The result was a dessert drink duo that quickly became the talk of Citrus Hollow. Customers lined up for hours to try the tangy, sweet pairings, and Liam and Clara's partnership became the stuff of legend. Larry, always supportive but never one to sit still for too long, decided to explore his own interests. Inspired by Liam's success, he started his own venture, Lemon Larry's Lemonade Stand. While his lemonade wasn't quite as famous as Liam's limeade, it had a charm of its own, and Larry's outgoing personality made him a hit with customers. Life in Citrus Hollow settled into a happy rhythm. Liam continued to create his own lime-inspired treats, always finding new ways to bring joy to others through his unique talents. One day, while sitting under a lime tree and sipping his latest creation, he turned to Larry, who was lounging nearby with a glass of lemonade. You know, Larry, Liam said thoughtfully, I used to worry so much about being different. I thought maybe being mostly lime made me less of a mouse, but now I see it's what makes me special. Larry grinned. I always knew that. Took you long enough to figure it out, huh? Liam laughed. The sound as light and refreshing as his limeade. Thanks for always believing in me, bro. Hey, that's what brothers are for, Larry said, raising his glass in a toast. To Lime Liam, the one and only lime mouse extraordinaire. To Lemon Larry, the best brother a mouse could ask for. They clinked their glasses together, and as the sun set over Citrus Hollow, the two brothers sat together under the lime tree, their citrusy forms glowing softly in the golden light. The grove buzzed with life around them, a reminder of the community that they had helped build and the joy that they had brought to so many. And though they were an unusual pair, Lime Liam and Lemon Larry knew that their differences were what made them so special. So do you guys mess with Lime Liam? And please tell me you think he's better than Lemon Larry. Squeak!